Hi, y'all. Guess I'm losing my voice. Let me refresh this. Make sure y'all can hear me on this Monday. Okay, we're good on here. Check, check, check. Perfect. Okay. Hey, y'all. Good morning. I'm here in the kitchen. Let me get a sip of my coffee though. Okay. I'm here in the kitchen because on my Instagram I had posted what you guys wanted me to make, like start showing you guys how to make. And I had made some banana pudding a few weeks ago um, that you all wanted to see how I make it. This is not the end all be all. This is not the end all be all for baking, for making banana pudding. Okay, there are various ways that people make it. This is just the way that I like it. My family like it. Give me one second. Okay, is it just me? Is it just me? Or right when you're about to do something that doesn't involve your kids are right there needing the most random thing. Okay, so anyway, we're making some strawberry banana pudding today. Why? Because I can show you all how to make regular banana pudding while making the strawberry one, and I'm making the strawberry one for me and my husband. So first thing I want to know, we're not making it for like the amount for a party or anything like that. We're making it enough to layer it and put it in here because it's really just going to be me and my husband eating it, but you can multiply how you need. Typically when I do like a long pan, well, like the little half pans, so like the foil pans, I think they're like 9 by 13 or something. I use 2 vanilla puddings and then sometimes 2 boxes of vanilla wafers, depending on how I layer it. Okay, so you need vanilla wafers. Your store-bought stuff, please like the video on your way in. That store-bought stuff, but not like the store brand, can't do it. Doesn't taste the same. I've tried it before, with like a Aldi brand or a Lidl, just does not give you what you need. If you're here, leave a hey or something in the chat. Anyway, we're making strawberry banana pudding today. You need vanilla wafers, this brand. I always use the Jello vanilla pudding, instant pudding, not the one that you put on the stove and you have to heat. Instant. Always use Cool Whip. This doesn't typically, like if you get a store brand, they're usually fine. You don't have to get Cool Whip, but I prefer Cool Whip. So, okay, you need whole milk and cold. It has to be cold. It's part of the activation process for the vanilla wafers. For the vanilla pudding. Strawberries, and then obviously need banana. I'm making mine fancy because I'm adding the freeze dried strawberries, and I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. All right. So first thing we're gonna do, got a little hand mixer here. You don't have to use it with the hand mixer. You can literally just get a whisk, but I can't find my whisk, so I'm using my hand mixer today. This is a reading and comprehension step, okay? All you doing is reading the package. You're not doing anything spectacular here at this point. So it says you need 2 cups of cold milk. You whisk for 2 minutes, and then you let it stand. So we're gonna do that, okay? Let me get my measuring cup for the milk. Open this bad boy up. And this is so, the reason why I wanted to show y'all this too, I do bake a lot, but sometimes, you know, especially in the warmer months, keep that in mind that you don't always have to turn on your stove, turn on your oven. Sometimes you can literally just put together something like this where it's you know what, I might want to use, no, I don't use two. You might want to make something sweet, but it doesn't require you to turn your oven on and bake and do all that. So we need 2 cups. Then don't do it how I'm doing it. I'm the queen of eyeballing though. So but if you're new to following instructions and all of that, put it on the countertop because it has to be level. So 2 cups of milk. But yeah, this is a good on a warmer day. You don't feel like, you know, turning your oven on, kneading dough, waiting for yeast to rise, getting your sourdough starter ready. This is just very simple. So 2 minutes. I got 9:17 back here, so at 9:19 I'm gonna stop. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be super complicated. It just has to be, you know, it has to be filled with love and execution. So when you think about baking and cooking and doing things over the stove, a lot of it has to do with just executing it well and not choosing to bake or cook when, you know, you're at your wit's end. Because that's when stuff turns out nasty. It really does. It turns out nasty and you don't even want to eat it. So I choose to bake and make sweets and stuff as my stress reliever. And, you know, I get to sit in the kitchen and experiment a little bit and put it in the oven and get a good result. So I'm gonna do this for 2 minutes. But if leave a comment, put a 1 in the chat if you've had banana pudding before. Put a 1 in the chat if you've had banana pudding before, because I want to know. And if it's something that your family eats, because I know for me it's something that my family eats, but for my husband's family, I think they only typically have it when I bring it to events. I don't know of any instances where they've had banana pudding. Well, one, but it was like catered, where they have banana pudding that often. And they're from North Carolina. I think a lot of his family is from North Carolina, down south. That's the whole point of making. But hi, JJ. Hi, Emmanuel. So I think, yep, we're at the 2-minute mark. But yeah, this is a very simple dessert because all you're doing is this is getting ready. And then I'm going to show y'all what I do next for the pudding because I like 1 layer of essentially the pudding, but I mix my Cool Whip with my pudding. I don't do pudding, then Cool Whip, then I don't personally like the way that tastes. So I personally am not going to do it that way. You might want to, and that's okay too. And then you got to let this sit for, see, 5 minutes. Okay. 5 minutes. So 25. Now we're going to put that to the side. While we're waiting for that to set, we're going to start prepping our produce, our strawberries and bananas. So that's just slicing, y'all. Not that complicated. Again, you want to start building up your confidence in the kitchen. You don't have to start out making the most complicated things. Sometimes when you do the small things well and you move on, and I already rinsed these because the kids ate them for breakfast. You do the small things well, you can start to go into the more complicated, you know, desserts and things like that. But you don't have to start where you see everybody else starts on social media. It's just not necessary. It really isn't. And then make the things that you like. Okay, try some sourdough bread before you decide to make a sourdough starter. You may not even like the taste. Never know. So I'm just slicing these, and I'm slicing these pretty thin because I know I'm not gonna be able to get the banana super thin. So I don't want it to be like chunky. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants it. It should be smooth. Banana pudding to me is smooth. Everything is cohesive. And it's not like a bunch of chunks, because that makes me think of like ambrosia salad, and I don't like chunky things like that. So I'm cutting up my strawberries, and then it is the off, like, it's not in season strawberries, so you could tell by these ones they're like they're chemically ripened, and you know that because when you look at a strawberry, when the outside is red but the inside is still white, it tells you that they ripened it chemically or whatever, not naturally, because all the way through would be red. I thought I got organic strawberries, but I guess I didn't in my Target order. That's okay. Not gonna die. But like the video, please. We're making some strawberry banana pudding. We're waiting for our pudding to set. Most of y'all have had banana pudding before. So this is a common battle when it comes to banana. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need these. When it comes to banana pudding, do you like banana instant pudding, or just banana pudding and no bananas? Or are you a vanilla pudding and bananas person? So some people like the banana flavored pudding. I am not one of those people. I don't need banana flavor. It makes me think of banana Laffy Taffies, and can't do it. But there are a lot of people who like banana flavored pudding, and then no bananas. And some people like it with bananas, with banana flavored pudding. And then I'm like, okay, how much banana do you need? But are you like me, a vanilla pudding person, and you just add the banana pudding like a normal person? And you know, I won't judge you, but I don't know why y'all do that. I don't know why y'all do that. All right. I was about to say I think that might be enough strawberries, but I'm gonna do one more. And that was about, I want to say 6. So we got all our strawberries here. And now, because it's only going in this small container, again, you can multiply this however many you need for how big your people's is, how big your group is. I think I might only need 1 banana. So Nathan will be happy because he has another banana. Okay. And then we're going to do our banana. So it needs to be ripe, but don't go for the ones that you can almost save for a banana bread. So not with the black spots or like super duper ripe, because you are going to sit this in the fridge for a few hours before you serve it to people. So you don't want it to be like OD ripe, like, come on, like overly ripe. So it needs to be ripe but firm. So maybe like a just ripened banana, not, again, the ones you use for like a banana bread. All right, so I'm slicing these, slicing this one up, and I think that should be enough. If you want more banana, you like it with bananas. Yeah, like just with bananas. Like, we don't need banana flavored pudding. Thank you. I'm glad somebody, I always knew people who watch my videos got it going on up here. All right. So that's been 5 minutes, but we have prepped that, and that was perfect timing. So we're gonna move this to the side. Bring back our vanilla pudding that's set. You see how it's set? And then we are going to fold in some Cool Whip. So I don't know if I'm gonna need this whole thing. I'll tell you how how I kind of measure that. It just depends on how light this ends up getting. Okay, so this is the Cool Whip. Make sure you, when you get it, it's usually in the freezer section. So if you're making it like that day, you get it from the store, leave it out so that it's, the whole center is not hard, because again, it was in the freezer section. So this is about half. Okay, and I'm gonna fold this like that. I might add some more, but it looks like it's already getting light enough for me. Like, you don't have to whisk this into eternity. I was actually going to use my mixer, but you don't have to. Okay, yeah, that's light enough. So you see how it turned out? A few shades lighter from that, from the white from the Cool Whip. All right, that's what we're going to use. So you only need half, okay? All right, now we're gonna, one more thing before we get to layering. Let me get a sip of coffee too, because I'm here talking to y'all. Hi, Shelly. I'm making some strawberry banana pudding. Now this is the thing you make fancy. Like the video on your way in, please. This is how you make it fancy. You got freeze-dried strawberries. I got these from Target. This is the 2-ounce bag, but you probably won't need this much. I'm going to use this in something else too, so that's why I got the bigger. That's why I got the bigger bag. Now I'll measure this for y'all. It's a 1/3 cup. I think that should be enough. Let's do 2/3. Okay. So we got that in our blender. And again, this is how you make it fancy. You don't have to do this step, but I think it looks nice when you do that. Okay. So I'm gonna blend this. You're probably gonna hear my kids like, "Mommy, what's going on?" Because they're dramatic. This one, I forget. This one isn't that loud. Pulse this into powder. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna do a little bit more. There's some bigger pieces in there. All right. So y'all see how it's this powder? That's what we need, because this is going to be one of our layers. All right. So now we get to layering. I'm going to bring all of the things out. We don't need this in my way anymore, or this. Move that out of the way. I'll open our yellow wafers. And again, this is how you make it fancy. Somebody say, "Oh my God, that looks so beautiful." Like, thank you. So bottom layer for me is always wafers. Doesn't have to be for y'all, but that's just my preference. We got our wafers, and then I put the fruit. Okay. So one layer, make it nice, because all this gonna show. I add one more. Okay. A few bananas. It's easier for y'all to see. Bananas. Like this. So again, doesn't have to be perfect. And you know, bananas are slippery. And then our strawberries that we sliced up. Again, they were chemically ripened. So you got whites on the inside, but that's something to note for when you go purchase. Maybe organic would have been better. I thought that's what I got, but guess not. All right, strawberries next. Then we're gonna do pudding and Cool Whip mix. And spread that out evenly, because again, it's going to show through on the sides. That's why I like using glass containers. Y'all, kids are something else. Have you ever mixed Jello with banana pudding? Have I ever mixed Jello? I haven't. Like actual Jello? Mm-mm. No, sorry. They were arguing over a blanket. Okay. So I had to go step out for a second. But I'm laying with the pudding. I haven't tried Jello. I don't know if I would like that. Mic check. Y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. I have to use my phone's audio because my mic needs to be charged apparently. I usually don't charge them that often, but I guess I gotta start. So we're doing our last layer, and then we're gonna add our add a little dusting on top for decoration. I wish I had like a heart mold, but I don't. So I'm gonna press that down a little bit just so that the top goes on easily. But doesn't that look so cute on the side? Do that. I didn't do it perfectly, but it still looks very cute. All right, and then a little bit of strawberry and a little bit of banana for this layer so that I can maximize my space in this container. Because I think the container top that goes on this kind of presses it down, so I don't want to overload it. And then a few of the thinner pieces of banana. But would y'all make this? Let me know. Is this something that y'all are interested in making? I know y'all like, you know, a lot of people like the baking stuff, but sometimes this is a little bit simpler for me to share. I will share more baking lives, especially because I know some people struggle in the baking department, so I definitely want to make sure I do my due diligence with that. Ooh, not all the bananas coming off. But yeah, would y'all make this for your family, or you know, as just a snack for you and your hubby or what have you? And it's not too complicated. It still shows some skill, I'll say. And this is one thing you could do to work on your presentation. So some desserts you make, you know, to show your skill set with the oven and the, you know, different stuff like that. But some is more so based upon your ability to decorate and make it look nice. And I think a lot of times when you're hosting, that's good to do. Now I'm doing this because this is for Jolene and I. Okay, you do that. You don't do this. This is for guests. Just cleaning up the sides. And then I'm gonna see if I have a heart mold. that would be cute in the middle. So we're going to do the dusting. That's hard. I can't find one. Oh man, I have like all my other cookie cutters, but oh well, this is like a massive heart. I don't even know if this will. Well, it might work. This one's big though. I didn't plan on it being that big. Okay. So go like that, and then do a little just in. But yeah, there's some things you make to show your skill set and your ability to bake and season and flavor things and all that. But some things you bake just to, you know, make people feel happy inside, and when they look at it, they're like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Now, I guess it's gonna be a combination of both with the dry strawberries and all of that, but this is good for hosting because it'll be like, oh my gosh, like you're so good with decorating things and making it look nice, making it look appetizing. And again, building up the confidence in the kitchen. That's what I want. I want us to have some confidence when we bake, some confidence when we cook, confidence when we bring meals in front of our family and friends. We're not like, oh my God, how does it taste? You know, we're not nervous, but we're confident to say, I know this tastes good. I practice it. You know, I have someone helping me out with baking that has made things for all kinds of events. And I've gotten feedback from the OGs of baking, so that always tells me I'm on the right track. So, all right, let's take this off. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that's really cute. Look at that. Okay, it's done. This is done. Now, I'm going to try some, but I'm going to make it with the remnants. It's not going to, ain't going to look as fancy, y'all. Okay, I'm just going to try a little bit because I don't need all this. So where am I going to put mine? Okay, hold on. Let me move this out of my way. Give me a little cup. Give me a little bit of pudding. And then what I was saying earlier with banana pudding, it's good to make it and then put it in the fridge for a few hours. It doesn't have to be all day or all night or anything, but a few hours I think will work perfectly. Move that back. Done with that. And then I'm going to get a little bit of banana. Just a little bit. But I'll use the rest of this for maybe a smoothie later. Do you want another banana?
No.
Another banana. Okay, so I won't use it for his. I'll use it for Nathan's banana he wants. You want to open? All right. Let me taste it. I got everything in here. It just doesn't look as fancy as that one. Yeah. I'm good.
What are you eating?
Banana pudding. Oh gosh, that's good.
When you put on the lights on, Mommy?
You on a live stream?
Yeah, where you put?
Yeah, I made this for Daddy. Look, I don't know.
Wow. Is that your Valentine's Day?
Maybe. Do you think Daddy will be my Valentine?
Yeah, he's going to get your heart in your Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
He's going to love you.
You're going to love me?
Yeah, he's going to find you and love the pup.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You try some?
Ew. Mommy, that tastes terrible.
You're our trip, Aubrey. It's good.
Yeah.
Don't let her finesse y'all. Very good. Okay. So this is what we made. Thank y'all for stopping by. Be sure to like the video on the way out.
And then we just have to pick. She's making pudding pie. It's a Valentine's Day pumpkin pie.
Banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
Yeah.
It's a Valentine's banana pudding.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you have this, you make spider.
I made it for Daddy.
Huh?
I made it for Daddy.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, really good. I have some pudding left over, so I may just put that away, use it for something else. Because I have like the little mason jars to put it in. But let me know if you guys want more of these. Be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you're watching this back, not on live stream, but for, you know, after the live is over, definitely let me know if you, can I do pot? Yes, I can do the pot pie. Yeah, that's pretty simple too. Maybe I'll do that Wednesday. Maybe I'll do that Wednesday because I think I'll have time to do everything. Do you want to scratch? Do you want, like, what is it? The dough, the crust, pie crust, do you want it from scratch? Or do you want just a store-bought? You want the easy version with the regular, or do you want the scratch version? Pie crust don't take that much time, though. I will say that. Very simple. But do you want scratch, pie crust, or scratch pie crust?
No.
Store-bought or scratch?
Stop snacking. No.
Be gentle. I don't want y'all to break them.
No. Don't put it on snacking.
Okay. Easy, please. I will do that. All right. I love y'all. I'm going to go. Be sure to like the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
No.